Welcome back. 16 million Americans have diabetes, but for most of them, it is preventable. Here to talk about some great news, a new study that's showing us we can prevent diabetes, is women's health expert Dr. Catherine Maloof. Welcome back to Woman to Woman. Nice to see you here. So let's talk about this study. What makes it so significant?
It's great news because so many women are worried about having diabetes. I mean, there's 10 million people that are expecting to have diabetes, so we can prevent it naturally.
What's the key to this study?
The key is 30 minutes of walking every day and losing about 15 pounds can dramatically decrease your risk for diabetes.
So basically, this is everything we've been hearing about for years, and now we're being told that it can help us prevent diabetes. This is specifically type 2 diabetes. What's the difference between type 1 and type 2?
Well, type 2 is the most common. About 90 to 95% of people have type 2 diabetes, which is you're actually creating it yourself through
And
diet.
most of them are women?
A lot of them, yes. There are some men, but more frequently in women.
So diet is so extremely important to developing type 2 diabetes. What are the symptoms that we as women should look for?
You could have be thirsty all the time, hungry all the time, energy loss, maybe at 3 in the afternoon. Do you ever feel like you want to take a nap at 3 in the afternoon?
Always. Irritable, that usually happens when the alarm goes off. Blurred vision, frequently hungry or thirsty. So if I'm a woman sitting at home looking at these symptoms thinking, well, yes, I can relate to several of those, how do you know when to take it seriously, when you need to see a doctor? What should you do next?
Well, I would definitely consult your doctor if you do have these symptoms, but what we're going to go over today are some things that you can implement into your life and you could see the dramatic changes. If the symptoms change and improve, then you could correct it yourself. Okay,
we were talking about some of the preventative measures that this study talked about, one of them obviously being exercise, and this really is just getting up off the couch. That's basically, right?
I mean, if you're at home today, put your kids in the carriage and take a walk around the block. If you're at work, put your sneakers on and take a walk during lunch. I mean, it can be as simple as that.
Don't do it yet. Wait till after the show, okay? All right, let's talk about food, because obviously when we talk about exercise, diet is just as important. And if we're talking about type 2 diabetes, then we're talking about our diet. So what should we know about the foods we eat?
I want to tell you, the average American consumes 150 pounds of sugar a year. So one can of soda right here.
These are the bad foods, by the way.
Yeah, this is the 10 teaspoons of sugar just in one can of pop.
All of this?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
You're drinking that, and the average person drinks 1 to 2 a day. So and that's just, you know, not considering cookies and cakes and sugar. So we're consuming a large amount of sugar, artificial sugar, so we need to make changes in our diet.
So anytime you drink a can of soda like this, you are contributing to the development of diabetes. Does that go for Diet Coke as well, Diet Cola?
Well, that has other problems, but it doesn't.
That's a whole other story.
That's a whole other thing we'll get into next
let's
time.
talk about the cookies. We know that's full of sugar.
Full of sugar. So you need to think before you eat. The cookies,
the cake,
the candy bar, and these are typical snacks that most people eat. So you're wondering, what am I doing to my body? I'm creating this disease myself.
And even potato chips high in fat. So let's take a look at the good foods. Lots of color here.
Yes, beautiful fruits and vegetables, natural snacks, pretzels, bananas. Breakfast cereals, a lot of breakfast cereals contain a lot of sugar, so you need to check the label, and you know, this is a fiber cereal, so that's more healthy. So we need to check the labels on sugars. Salad dressings, a lot of people think salad dressings, I'm eating healthy, but a lot of them have sugar in them, so we need to be more aware of that as well.
Once again, it's common sense, all the things we've been hearing about. Eat right and exercise.
Yes.
Very important. Catherine Maloof, Dr. Catherine Maloof, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. Dr. Maloof has written a book, by the way, if you'd like more information. It's called Healthy Eating, or you can always tap into our website, drmaloof.com. Thanks so much.
Thank you.